what's an example of neurological dysfunction? And can you also talk to us about how that is defined?
Yeah, neurological dysfunction is a very broad term. So there's a lot of different things that can happen. So it could be things like what's called peripheral neuropathy, where you just lose sensation and feeling, and you can get tingling in your fingers and your toes. So that's an example of neurological dysfunction. Neurological dysfunction could be much more severe things such as multiple sclerosis. It could be things like Alzheimer's disease, and dementia has an element of neurological dysfunction to it. And a very common neurological dysfunction that we see with mold and with Lyme is POTS. It's postural orthopedic tachycardia syndrome. And that's basically you change posturally, you get dizzy, you get a fast heart rate. Sometimes you feel like you're going to pass out. And that's usually, it's seen very frequently with the Lyme and the mold and the effects of those. And it's a different form of neurological dysfunction where you're not able to properly regulate your blood pressure. And so that actually comes from the nervous system as well. So it has a wide variety of what we mean by that term. Some components that are much more, say, livable and functioning. We can function with peripheral neuropathy, obviously, much more than we can function with Alzheimer's. So there's a wide variety of what that means.
You already told us a few of these, but will you tell us what are some additional or most common signs and symptoms that people might be on the lookout for?
With neurological dysfunction?
Yes.
So anything from things like Raynaud's, where we get cold extremities and we can't warm it up, to tingling, to dizziness, like I said, to memory loss, to random pains that are shooting pains throughout our body. So any of those different types of things are big signs of a neurological issue.